Good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of Driving with Steven here as I drive around my town. I was wanting to talk about a concept today of shifting your mindset towards a focus that achieves success. And what I mean by that is when I used to be a W-2 employee, I've been doing real estate and flipping for well over 3 years now, being quite successful at it and enjoying life quite a bit more than I used to. And I was trying to understand in my own mind, what is the shift from where I used to be to where I am now, and what did that take so that, folks like yourself that are watching can take advantage of that. So the big thing that kind of stood out to me was shifting a mindset from this is all I have, like in any fashion. If it has to do with money, a lot of times we say, well, but it's all the money I have, I can't let go of it to use for something else that would help me progress. And so I went ahead and I got rid of that mindset and I said, okay, money comes to me easily because money's just money. It's just a thing. We need to stop treating it like it's this end-all be-all goal, because really money is just a form of exchange. We have it in our account, but then we quickly exchange it for something else to better our circumstance. So we need to figure out how to stop saying it's all I have, I need to hoard it, right? And instead use it to better ourselves. So that was one of the things that I did to start kind of progressing down this wealthy mindset. And one of the other things I did is I started targeting items. So instead of saying, okay, well, there's this meeting or this event or this workshop or whatever, this thing that I could do that would help me better my circumstance, but I can't do it because I've got to go to work or because I have this other obligation. I started to flip the switch and say, you know what? I can't keep going back to that job, which is keeping me where I am. I need to find a way to free up my time to go to that workshop or to that event so that I can finally get beyond this situation and have the better life that I'm looking for. And that can happen in a lot of different ways. I'm not asking you to run out and just quit your job and so that you can go build your dreams. But putting priority on the things that will benefit you in the long term is a big deal. And I'm just trying to think of some examples, but I remember when I first started, there was a weekly community and a group that I wanted to go attend with. And everybody showed up nice and whatnot, but I was a heating and air conditioning guy. I didn't have a lot of nice stuff. So I went down to the thrift stores and I found a suit and I found, whatever I needed and to look, the part, but not have to pay a lot for it. And that was my start. And I said, okay, I'm going to set goals for myself. As I achieve those goals, I'm going to use some of the rewards from that to increase my circumstance a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. So fast forward, having done that for over 3.5 years, number one, I was able to walk away from my job after 7 months, which at the time felt like forever. But now I look back and I'm like, that was such a small amount of time when I had been doing that same career for over 10 years and couldn't get away from it. So there was that. And then I started realizing, oh my goodness, my debts are starting to get paid off because I have more money left over at the end of the month because I learned from successful people how to do that. Whereas had I gone to the job and still hoarded my money thinking that was it, I'd be stuck there. So that's kind of the second part of it. And then moving on, even on top of that, I would go out and like, for lack of a better word, I was able to take business trips. And, in the last couple of years, my wife and I have been able to go to Cancun. We've been able to go to England. I'm planning a trip to Panama here shortly. And these things are where I get to go hang out with successful business owners and entrepreneurs who are being successful in the field of my industry. And by rubbing shoulders with them, I can glean a lot of information that helps me out. But had I said, oh, I finally have some money, let me not spend it to go be with these people, then that would hinder my growth. So I'm telling you to take the opportunities to find the people who are doing what you're wanting to do, make friends with them, get those connections involved, and stop limiting yourself from further growth. So that's my words of wisdom for today. Take it for what it's worth, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.